Bro, you want to know what I got today? Oh my God. This was the craziest message I've ever gotten for a sponsorship. Okay, listen. Normally as a streamer, you get sponsorships. Sometimes it's for like, recently I've been getting a lot of like random AI products that are just kind of dumb. And I just kind of ignore them because like half of them are probably phishing links and just random stuff. But today I got a very interesting inquiry. So they emailed me and they're like, hey, you know, we're a company that makes like toys. We like can, you know, 3D print and do all this cool stuff, and we'll handle the shipping and all that. And I was like, oh, they could make like a little figure of my Vtuber model, or, you know, the bites or something. So I kind of like, you know, saw the email, didn't respond. And, you know, a few days later they followed up and they're like, are you still interested in our custom made toys? So I finally click on their profile and all I see is a bunch of fleshlights that are shaped like very specific looking genital regions and a bunch of half-dressed girls advertising them. And then I realize they make custom fitted saxophone dance toys, meaning they wanted to 3D print a model of my dick. For me to sell to you guys. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. They were pretty much asking if I wanted to 3D print my own for you guys to purchase. And they were like, yeah, most people as audiences are really into this. And I'm like, yeah, if I did OnlyFans, but like, what? Like, if I had an NSFW Patreon, you know, sure. You know what I'm saying? If I was known for being more parasocial, sure, okay? If I was Mr. Red Demon Man and I did that shit, listen, I'd probably make a bag. A bag. Okay, I'd probably make like a fucking retirement amount from selling that shit, okay? But I'm not, and that's not who I am. So I'm not gonna make a bag doing that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I just don't know where these companies get the audacity to think like I would like that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who? Like, why did they think I would be like, oh yeah, I really, really, really would love to sell? Like, when in my content have I ever been even the slightest bit sexual? You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's so many other VTubers that you could ask. There's so many LewTubers. Like, you haven't even watched my stream, okay? You just saw my Twitter follower count and we're like, ooh, what? What? Shadow was told on told on stream he was supposed to make another end of that. He also turned it down because it wasn't worth it to him. Yeah, like, I feel like even if he did it, he would make more money. Like, more people would be into that. But for me, like, not only is it like embarrassing, but it's also like, no one's gonna buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I don't know. That shit was crazy. I told my parents that, and my dad looked at me and he was like, man, like, what's wrong with people nowadays, bro? Like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah. I was so excited. I was so excited because, like, I don't know. I was like, oh, finally someone can make like a Nendoroid type toy of my thing. But no. I never in my life would tell my parents. Well, I just think it's funny. My parents, you know, my dad thought it was kind of funny too. Yo, imagine someone did that shit and they thought they were like packing, and then like they sell it and everyone's like clowning on how tiny their dick is. Oh my God, I would, yo, that'd be my fucking, like, not even my 13th reason. That'd be like my 78th, bro. Like, I would have been so far gone at that point. That would have been like 10 reasons to the power of like 4 at that point. Like, bitch, I would have been out. Yeah, I would have had to fucking take me out on a gurney like, beep, boop, beep. I would have been out that bitch. Sheesh. I would have been rough. That would have been rough.